Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Gene here with EXOS. If you are having trouble finding me, that is because I had little technical difficulties with the original YouTube thumbnail that I posted. So this is the actual class for today. This is our 12 o'clock session, so extremely sorry about that. As well as yesterday morning, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. I'm very sorry about that, but today it seems like we are ready to go and ready to get started. So with a little bit of a late start, a couple things you're going to need today, okay? So you're going to need a pair of shoes, okay? Preferably Sambas, if you have them. Just any pair of shoes. We're going to be doing some jumping today, similar to what we did yesterday, adding some velocity to our movements. And also, you're going to need two water bottles, preferably with water in them, okay? We're going to be doing some shoulder work with those, so I'll allow some time for you to get that. But if you are just joining me, again, sorry for the other thumbnail that I posted. There were some technical difficulties, wasn't allowing me to go live. So this is our 12 o'clock noon session, and we got a fun day planned. Two things: you're going to need a pair of shoes and some water, also some space, yoga mat. We got similar day as yesterday. We're going to start our first block with some plyos and a little bit of shoulder work. And then we're going to get into some volume, and then we're going to end with a little Tabata just to set off the end of the week. And yeah, pretty simple day, but very, very effective. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get into that half kneeling position. So knee right below that hip. Okay, find a spot on the ground. All you're going to do for 3, reach those hands up, squeeze that glute, and drive your hands straight up. Big reach overhead. Give you another angle. So nice and tight. Drive your arms straight up. All you're really trying to do here is just get that hip, move that pelvis forward, make sure that big bucket of water doesn't spill, and then relax. Once you've done 3, let's go over that knee. Big T-spine rotation. We're going to go for 3 again. Again, trying to flex or squeeze that backside. Added bonus here, depending on what kind of range you have with your ankles and toes, let's try to curl those toes. This is important. It's going to add some momentum and it'll be easier for you to get in line with that torso and pelvis. So big reach for 3. And let's rock over that knee. For 3. Very nice. All right, we're going to stay on the ground. Stay with me here. We're going to get into that tripod position. Just a little quick prep work on those hips and T-spine before we get started. So what I want you to do is drive those hips back, or drive your butt back to your heels, and then just rock, and you should feel that in that adductor here. So we're going to do that for 3 as well. And then once you've done 3, let's go a little T-spine rotation, okay, through that triangle and up, okay, right through the arm and knee. 3 reps. Perfect. Switch it up. Just a little added hip work. We got some plyos today. I know the sound wasn't great yesterday, but we tried to add some more velocity. Like I said, we've earned the right now to move a little faster. We've done all that tissue work, all the isometrics. Now it's time to add some speed. Once you've done 3 with the rotation, let's go ahead and stand up. Okay? Getting into a little bit more activation through those glutes and quad and calf. Let's get into our base position. Let's get a little lower this time. Get as low as you can get. Then I want you to shift to one leg and then kick that opposite foot up off the ground. And we're just going to get some nice, easy weight shifts. Really trying to get into our glutes. And then I want you, with your hands, by now you're used to this movement, let's coil up over that hip. So shift, coil, and then repeat, okay? We're gonna try this for 4 each. Try to hold, coil, back to the top, and then give me a nice shuffle or horizontal step. Okay. Just shifting side to side. Last one for me. Beautiful. Go ahead and stand up. All right, from here we're gonna go inchworm, except I wanna add our glute kick, one on each side once we get into that plank position. So, big reach, all the way out. Okay, once you get nice and sturdy, let's go kick with the leg, kick back, walk it back up to a standing position. We're gonna do that for 3, okay? Do that for 3. Just trying to get a little bit more out of the body. We're connecting the dots here. I know we got a late start. Beautiful. 3 reps. Go ahead and meet back in the center of the room. Now we're going to get into a full world's greatest, okay? So we're not going any partials today. Big step out, okay? Make sure that heel is trying to drive into the ground. So I'm keeping my back leg nice and extended. I'm going to drive my torso down to the ground, okay? Hand comes down, and then I'm just going to reach up to the ceiling. After that, that hand comes outside the leg, and then I'm just going to kick back. And then my torso comes up, and I walk it back up. We're going to do 2 each side. Take your time. Okay, take your time here. Let's get involved with those hips. Let's finish this week right, nice and healthy. Feeling good after this session. Feeling ready to rock for the weekend. Whatever you had planned, it's been really nice outside. Let's just add to that health. Stay feeling nice and fit, 2 each side. Pretty brief. All right, last little bit here. We're gonna go big load into that base, hands come back. I was saying yesterday, hands are going back like that roller coaster ride, click, click, click to the top. We're just getting into those hips. I want you to hold for 2 seconds, and then we're gonna explode. Instead of going straight up, I want you to get a little bit of horizontal jump or lateral jump, and then land, okay? So just back and forth on your own. Load up, hold for 2, jump, and land. We're gonna go back and forth twice. Okay, last one. Beautiful. All right, shake it up. Okay, this time, similar type movement, except I want you to, when you load up, hit the ground, and then you're just going right back to where you started. So you're just loading and exploding back to the spot that you began. Only thing is, I don't want you to start up tall. Let's start in that loaded position. Load up, hit the ground, and then back where you were at. It doesn't have to be super big. Just nice and easy. I want you to get used to moving in that lateral medial fashion. Boom, and back. Very nice. I'm going to give you another minute for that. Just try that out, okay? Load those hips, uncoil. We're trying to learn to get in and out of those hips for those lateral movements. Just play with that. Last one for me. Perfect. Let's grab some water, and I'm going to go over what we're going to do next, okay? So yesterday I tried to use my space for a little bit more plyometrics. Today we're going to do the same. Hopefully you guys have been with me at the beginning of class, but I said let's get a pair of shoes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get our sambas or shoe. We're going to use that runway, or if you just have a 6-foot space, no big deal. Lay that shoe down on the ground, and then I want you to take one regular step, okay? Create some space. We're going to be doing some lateral and medial hops here with the shoe. Biggest thing here, is that we're trying to drive through the ground and trying to get our hips fully extended into that triple extension, jumping over the shoe and then landing nice and soft, working on that gas pedal and brake. So let me give you a quick demo. Just like we practiced, load that hip, jump up, over the shoe, land, hold that position, and then we're jumping over the next shoe. Now we're just gonna take it straight back into lateral hops, and you're just doing the same thing, the opposite way. So go ahead and give that a try. We're only gonna do down and back, okay? And then we're gonna go to the other foot. So opposite foot is like a kickstand, load up, jump, land, hold that bottom position, in and out of those hips. Really trying to practice on posture and balance, okay? Down and back with the left, down and back with the right. All right, go ahead and give that a try. And then for our second movement here for block number one, while you guys are jumping and hopping, we're gonna get into our high plank position, and we're gonna switch up. Instead of just going toe touch, that cross angle with one arm, okay, we're gonna add a reach to it. So toe touch, reach, that's 1 rep. We're gonna do 5 each side. A little bit of shoulder stability, and then switch. So reach up, coming out straight to a Y. All you're doing is moving that shoulder back and forth. Touching the toe and lifting the arm is 1 rep. You got 5, okay? We're gonna continue playing with this hop movement, okay? This time I want you to try starting from the top position, loading into that hip, and then nice smooth landing. So start from that top position into the hip, nice smooth landing, not like that. Start at the top, boom, and then move it the opposite way. Load, explode. Try to own that position, and then switch it up opposite foot. Very nice. Yeah, so play with working on starting the hands high, loading into that hip, and then nice soft landing once you come down. Down and back, and then we have 5 here with that cross body toe touch, and then arm lifts. Beautiful. 5 each side. All right. Now's your time to shine and see your athleticism here. We're going to just hop continuous over the shoes, but I want you to control that ending point. So that last hop, let's control, reset, and then bounce back. Let me show you here. Starting up tall. Try to control, kickstand, bring yourself back up. Same thing, go back. Boom. Beautiful. All right, same thing on that opposite leg. Load. Nice. We're just using that living room, using that free gravity. Last set of toe touch arm reach. Drive that hand into the ground. Very nice. Whew. Those are tough. Nice. Okay, so we are through that first block. Okay, now we're going to accomplish a little bit of work here. Now would be the time to get those bottles. Okay, let's get those bottles. Lots of shoulder work here. Now, I prefer you guys have water in those bottles, but if not, no big deal. I just want something that you can grab and grip. Okay, so first movement, three-way lunge. Yes, you guessed it. We're going to do a multi-thing. Okay, so the first lunge you're going to do, I want you to do this with me. Okay, so you're going to do a lateral lunge, and then I just want you to direct that foot instead of towards me in one line. Direct that opposite foot that you're reaching with to that wall, and then snap your hips forward. You can see there's some rotational element in that, and a little bit of lateral element in that. That's going to be your first lunge. So, big drop, transverse lunge, lateral lunge, and then drop lunge. We're going to do 3 each way. Let's go ahead and get that started right now. Let's not waste any time. Big transverse lunge, drop it back, twist those hips, lateral lunge, and then drop lunge. So think of that transverse lunge similar to a lateral lunge, except I'm just moving my foot towards you and then snapping my hips forward. Okay, a little different. Another way just to get in and out of those hips. You know I'm a big hips guy. Talk about them every day. Just exploring different ways to use them. Always good. Okay. So stick one foot into the ground, and you're just moving around that foot, ending on that drop lunge. 3 each way. A little bit of a flow there. I love it. All right, while you're still standing, let's grab those water bottles. Hopefully you guys have some. We're gonna go bent over, wise. Okay, some shoulder work here with the water bottles. Biggest thing here, I want to turn the top towards the ceiling and not down, okay? So don't let that water drip or fall. So we're going to be at that hinge position at the hip with a big Y. Okay, really trying to focus on posture and holding that top position. We're going 10 here. Nice. Perfect. All right, let's meet me on the ground for a little half Turkish get up. So spread those legs out, bend one knee. Shift that weight back. All we're gonna do from here, drive up with the back shoulder, okay, and the elbow going through the ground. Keep that arm up. And then from here, you know what to do. Drive your palm and heel into the ground. And then just get nice and tall, and then work your way back to where you started. So this knee always stays up. Whichever knee is up, my hand is up as well. I'm just reaching and then getting nice and long, driving through the ground. Try to get, once you get into that full sit-up, try to get that arm as close as you can to the ear and that palm facing inside, okay? You got 5 each side, 5 reps. Switch it up. Notice how I'm really just trying to drive off my heel, okay? Not the full foot. So you want to drive off that back part of your foot, the heel, and then make sure you're pushing through the floor, trying to get as long as possible, and trying to get your hips as high as possible. Nice. All right. Once you've completed 5, back on your feet. We got that whole circuit all over again, okay? 3-way lunge, transverse lateral, drop. Here we go. Right into it, don't waste any time. Remember, quality of the movement versus quantity. They don't rush through it. Work on those foot positions, weight distribution, all extremely important. Like I said, once we get back with some weight in our hands, it's going to feel so much more comfortable. You're going to have that much more control and understanding of how to distribute that weight through your body and foot. Okay? Really big one there. See a lot of people, they just don't know how to load that full foot. It's really important when you're training with some load. Grab those water balls. Now we're going out to a T. So bent over, big hip hinge. Set that trunk, ribcage down. Close that door with the hips. Trying to get nice and wide with the arms. If you can, again, top of that water ball up towards the ceiling. Give me a nice hold at the top. We got 10. Beautiful. All right. Half Turkish get-ups. Let's go. Up, drive through. Give me another angle here. Nice. Get up. Keep moving, keep moving. Beautiful. All right, we're getting into our last set here. All right, last set. Now you don't have to go so fast with each lunge. Okay, you can meet yourself back in the middle. I want you guys to be retaining these movements so you guys can take them with you wherever you go, whatever you might be doing. If you're going to play golf, anything. They're really just trying to understand how to get in and out of those hips. It's a big part of life. Beautiful. 3 each way. Now, next, last one. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit challenging with water balls. We are going to go with those arm circles. Yes, so you will be bent over into that A position. Come all the way around and then back. And now is the time we dump that water bottle out and we get into that handcuff position. So imagine I was bent over. This would be the motion here. Boom. Okay, so we're going to try that. Let's try that for 10. Big shoulder burn here. Let's be present. Let's be in the moment. Okay. Start out nice and wide. Quarter comes out. And 10. Very nice. All right, last set of Turkish get-ups. Okay. Let's own that position at the top. Big long hold. You got 5 each side. Just keep rocking right here. Just keep moving. Very nice. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and grab some water. We're winding down here, getting to our last minutes. You know, I always like to end with some ESD. You can't deny, okay? Trying to develop that cardio. Extremely important for recovery and everything you do athletically. And today, we're gonna do Tabata. Okay, so Tabata, we're gonna do 2 different movements. We're gonna do that crossover, so that tiny opening in place. So you're just crossing over, recovering, back to the other side, recovering, nice and quick, in place for 20 seconds. Second movement is gonna be an alternating V-up. We've been doing a lot of V-ups lately. Now we're gonna get the chance to do that alternating. So arms are out, over our head, and we're just getting that cross angle similar to what we did at the beginning of class. Okay, so 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Let me start my clock here. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crossover and recover. Come on. Let's finish this day. Let's finish this weekend. Right? Let's get some movement in. If you want to, you can go up top here. Up to you. I just want you to load. 3, 2, 1. Rest. And explode. 10 seconds rest. Now we have those alternating V-ups. On the ground. 3, 2, 1. Go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Very nice. 10 seconds of rest here. 3. Here we go. Right into it. Let's go. Go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Beautiful. Right on the ground. Come on. 4 rounds of each. 2, 1. Go. 8 rounds total. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Beautiful. All right, right back on our feet. Second option, you can go skater. 1. Here we go. And go. Come on. If you want to, you can go side to side, lateral hops or bounce. You can also get some crossover work. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice. Third round here. In that home stretch. 3, 2, 1. Go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Last round here. Come on. Let's finish strong. Uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. Go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. I think that was a little longer, 20 seconds. All right, right back on the ground. Last alternating V up, here we go. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Oh, that was very nice. Go ahead and walk that off. Went a little over the time. Fantastic. Really good job, team. Again, sorry for the delay at the beginning. We had a little technical difficulty, but we got it fixed. Yeah, overall great day. We added that velocity to those movements, getting in a little bit of plyometrics with the shoes. And then we got into a little bit of multi with that transverse three-way lunge. And then we finished it off with a very nice Tabata that definitely got my heart rate up, and I'm sweating here. Hope you guys are as well. Always a big privilege to be able to move with you. I think it's really helped me a ton. I hope it helps you. And yeah, let's finish this day with a little bit of regeneration. Okay, some stretching, and a little bit of just trying to get that heart rate down. Okay, so I always like to go to the spine. Let's try that Bretzel stretch. You guys should be pros by now. So lay on your side, top leg comes up over your belly button. Grab that foot, hand goes on top. And I'm just trying to open up while staying attached to the ground. Drive that shoulder down to the ground, open my chest up, and then back to the top. 3 reps. Very nice. All right. Let's get on our feet. Okay. I want you to get a deep squat. You should be nice and loose by now. Let's drive our elbows on the insides of our knees and press out. Okay, from here, I want to shift my weight over one of my feet. Okay, and make sure that knee drives over the foot. And I'm trying to get some dorsal flexion, so I'm trying to get a little bit more range out of that ankle mobility. And I'm just shifting side to side, really just trying to bend that heel or drive that heel into the ground, trying to get a little bit more out of my ankles and toes. Okay, go back to a standing position, shake it out. Okay, the next one we're going to do in that squatted position, we're just going to try to move in and out, okay, with that knee. And hand is going to use as a little bit of PNF, trying to drive in and out with that knee. It's a little difficult. So I'm really just trying to get some external rotation with that foot. And then the same thing, drive out when you're done. Get a little wider. Okay. And then last one, we're going to go pigeon, just to give those hips a little bit more rest. That yoga pose. So I'm folding over, trying to keep my back leg extended. Trying to get deeper and deeper each time. All right. Well, thank you all so much for coming and moving with me. Again, sorry for the delay. Hope you guys worked up a good sweat. Hope you feel good for the weekend. You guys all be safe. Mahalo. I'll see you guys next week.